Hey guys, Coach Ben here, bigbenchas.com. Today I want to talk about setting a tight hand position to the bar and why that's so important. Alright, we want to establish a good connection to the bar as early as possible. Alright, so we don't want to wait until that bar is traveling out or that bar has already come out to really establish a good connection. Couple things that I see with lifters. Couple things that go awry here. Alright, first one, developing a strong connection as the bar's coming out. So, alright, they'll place their hands, right? They'll place them, but they're not truly tight to that bar. They aren't squeezing and trying to break the shit out of that bar. Yeah, I hear that Jen Thompson cue, pinky squeeze the bar. Alright, if you're squeezing with your pinky, you know you're squeezing with your whole hand because now you're bringing notice to your smallest little finger over here. Alright, so if you could pinky crush and squeeze that bar, alright, you want to do that earlier. You don't want to wait until that bar is traveling out. You need a good connection to that bar super early. Alright, so that's one thing that I see a lot of lifters have some trouble with, is they never really develop a good connection. They have a squeeze on the bar, but they don't have a death squeeze out here, right? Until they're well out, okay? Next thing I see, and this is more when lifters are repping, spirit fingers. Alright? We don't need no fiddle finger, spirit fingers going on. That's when we go and do this type of shit right here.
These are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
Alright? Fingers leaving the bar and stuff. We can't have that, guys. If your fingers leave the bar, there's no tension here. There's no tension through here. And how are you bending the bar with spirit fingers going on? You got no tightness coming through here. Alright? So, you have to make sure that you're repping out. You're doing an 8-rep set, and traditionally I won't have a lifter competition style bench press for more than 5 reps just because it's really tough to maintain everything going on. However, if you're doing a higher rep bench press, you're doing 5 reps or something, you need to make sure you stay locked on. So today is about maintaining that grip, or establishing that grip and then maintaining it. Okay, really important stuff. So I'll show you what that's going to look like here. Alright, so if I get down here, right, get in the position. Now I want to establish my grip. So, you know, I was going to put my hands where I want them. You know, traditionally, if I'm doing raw, I'm going to be about middle finger here on the ring. Okay? And I can't just put my hands here, get a hand out, and then try to get tight with it. Like I said, alright? I need to try to get tight with it now. So, a lot of times, because we don't want the bar up here in our hands, right? We don't want the bar too low. Usually the case is that it's too high. We want to make sure we dig our hands into that bar. So oftentimes, if you see me set my hands, right, I feel the ring with my finger, and then I'm going to wedge it. Alright? I'm going to wedge it so I get that bar perfectly where I want it in my hand. I'm not just placing it and going, because this feels off to me. Just that little bit. This feels off to me. But if I take the time, right, and go right there, and I'm wedging my hand and I'm putting some pressure into it, guys. You can see that bar just came out, right? I'm putting a little pressure into it. I'm screwing my hand in, and then I establish my connection, and then I am locked in. Boom, right there. As I come out, I'm just squeezing the shit out of this thing, right? And then I'm gonna maintain it. Okay, so that's what you want to do. It's a lot more than just placing your hands willy-nilly, because it could be off a fraction of the amount, right? You're not going to have a true good connection to that bar. It's not going to feel right in your wrist. So really dig it in. Take your time. Make sure that that bar is exactly where you want it in your hand. And then factor in that not every bar is going to be the same. You know, I was just out benching with an Iron Wolf bar the other weekend. Doesn't quite feel the same as this bar. All right? Maybe same diameter, but I got to make sure I'm really digging it in. Has very sharp knurling and really tore up my pads here. All right? Every bar is a little bit different. So make sure you take your time, establish that connection. All right? Everything you got going on here has to travel up through the wrist to put force into that bar. So that connection needs to be strong. All right, guys, Coach Ben here. And you don't want to find me. You can meet me on a bench. Hey guys, Coach Ben here, bigbenchas.com. brought it on that intro. Let me do it over.
3, 2,
I
1.
was just admiring how great the intro was. All right, hit me again.
3.
White magic's kicking in, I'm telling you. This could be a great outtake.
Oh my God.
Hit me.
1. Go.
Hey guys, Coach Ben here. bigbenchas.com. Restart. I can't take myself serious. Hit me.
3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, Coach Ben here. bigbenchas.com. Today I want to talk about setting your hand on the restart. Hit me.